Hey guys, welcome to The Cool Factor, this is Mike, and today I'm so happy to review for you the first of the three LEGO Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series Helmet Collection busts. These guys are called the Helmet Collection. The first one is the TIE Fighter Pilot, my favorite of the three. This is set number 75274 with 724 pieces. Interesting, the piece count is actually a variation of the last three digits of the set number. There you go, fun fact. These guys go for $60, you can probably see the links below for the other ones like Boba Fett and Stormtrooper, or maybe I did not record them yet, but I will, and you will see those links. Alright, let's see what this is about. I super much like this set, you can probably tell by now. First of all, let's talk about this box art. Look at this beauty. I mean, as I think I mentioned in the news video about this set, LEGO is kind of all over the place with the boxes lately when it comes to Ultimate Collector Series boxes. But finally, in my opinion, they got into that design that we should be having for the next, I don't know, 10 years. I really loved the box design when they first came out with the reiteration of the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon, but this is next level. The Midnight Black, the Infinite Black, just like some subtle hints of the Master Builders set at the bottom with that bar. Great, logotypes all over the place, but also that contrasty look of the major picture that will be appearing in each of these boxes and also on the upcoming, as of this moment, UCS A-Wing. I think this is the design to really stay for years from now. One cool thing to notice about these sets is they are released in commemoration of the 40th anniversary of the Empire Strikes Back launch of the movie. There you go. So pretty good stuff from LEGO to commemorate my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. An interesting part to notice for sure on the box is that these sets are marked 18+. This is the first time LEGO is doing this. These sets, along with the UCS A-Wing, are now officially AFOL sets. So technically, when you're a kid, you're not supposed to purchase them. Of course, it's just a suggested or recommended age, but I think with this is just it's a massive wink from LEGO towards us, the AFOL community, saying that hey, we see you guys, we take you guys seriously. So now these sets are actually for you, so you won't feel bad about going with your wife or with your girlfriend or with your husband or with your boyfriend to a LEGO store and buying a toy, because it's not a toy anymore. These are now officially AFOL sets. So there you go. Kind of thank you, LEGO. The manual, I think, is worthy the Ultimate Collector Series lineup. It does have an introduction page with some word from the designer about the process of designing this set. That's coming from Jens Kronvold Fredriksen, the creative director of LEGO Star Wars. So we're not sure if he actually designed the set. I guess he was just leading the team that are responsible for this beautiful iteration of the TIE Fighter's pilot's helmet, the pictures from the movie, and actually just like a single page in English and a double page in French and Spanish. And that is about it, cause the next page only shows the new design for the brick separator explanation, and the build just starts right there. So, you know, maybe it's just me, but for Ultimate Collector Series sets, I do like to have those few pages of exploration of the lore behind the topic of the set. I think the TIE Fighter pilot, and as a character, as a persona in the LEGO Star Wars universe, in the Star Wars universe in general, I think should be explained a bit more, maybe what the helmet does, how his life support systems work. I would really appreciate a few words on that, but instead we just get one page and right to the build. So maybe it's just me, but I think it's a bit too little. Alright, but to the helmet itself. The looks are there. No wonder this one is my favorite of the whole bunch. I think it looks very, very solid. It's not oversized or anything, it's actually smaller than I anticipated. I thought these guys would be bigger, but it's a good thing for me because, as you will see later, these fit in that shelf behind the desk that I use for my background, for my videos, and these guys would be perfect fit. I was wondering if they would fit or whether they would not, but they are actually a great addition to that shelf, and they will look just great. The helmet build itself is basically a glorified brickhead. It starts kind of the same with a lot of similar pieces for brickheads, like those vertical with studs on the side bricks that create the cube for all the panels of a brickhead being attached after that. And the helmet basically starts the same. And I do appreciate it because it makes the helmet very sturdy. The stand build design is integrated within the helmet in a very solid fashion, so that really tells that this thing probably can drop. I'm not gonna be testing it, but it can drop and it won't shatter in pieces, so that I appreciate. The build process is what I would compare to something between a Brickhead and also the latest UCS Yoda. You know, how you add those panels in brick build form, so there's a bit of a tediousness, is that even a word? I think it is. It's a bit tedious to build some of these panels just adding black plates on top of black plates, but it's not too long of a process. So in the end you end up with a great result. I think I mentioned that in the stream, because I did live stream the building of this set, that it's enjoyable because the chunks are not big and you just appreciate when you add these to the cubical structure inside the helmet. They just fit right in and fill in all the gaps as you need, plus some little small elements like the back here added with just a few bricks later on to fully flesh out all the extra unnecessary angles. And I think in that matter the building process is quite enjoyable. From the front it looks just stunning, I would say. It looks great. They captured the shape pretty well, so you can see the breathing apparatus of the TIE Fighter pilot is visible in sort of in form of that panel that's angled thanks to that joint connector inside. But here's the cool part, or not so cool part about it, that I found weird at least. The printed elements here are those stripes on a 2x2 tile, but those little extra finishing triangles here that make up the shape of the filter of that helmet, I guess that's a filter, basically are stickers. So I was wondering why LEGO is adding printed pieces to this set, like the tile, like the plaque. By the way, that plaque is printed. Thank you. I think more plaques should be printed in every UCS set. Please LEGO, make it happen from now on. So that's a good part. And these on top, the top Empire emblems are also printed, but those tiles are not. These are stickers. So I'm not sure, given the fact that LEGO is printing a ton of 1x2 tiles along a lot of the sets, these are stickered and they just come in this tiny sticker set with just two of them. So, you know, I don't know. I think it should be all printed when they go to extra length to get the plaque, which is, by the way, really nice looking, and this stripes and the emblems from the Empire on the dishes. They could just print those two. So that's something I found kind of weird about this set. And I think the part that is the most interesting about this set, and the part I was wondering about the most, are those air tubes, breathing tubes that the pilot is using for his life support system in space. I thought that was a new piece, but they are not. This is just a flexi tube with those Technic dishes, 18 of them specifically on each of those tubes, just sitting on a flexi tube. The flexi tube is connected to a Technic joint within those wheel elements next to the mask, and they just end up in a pin at the bottom, and that's how you get them in this bendy fashion. I was wondering again that this is a new sort of a hose piece that will be introduced in this helmet, but it's actually just a flexi tube with 36 in total LEGO Technic hole in the middle dishes. And I found this to be quite a clever design choice and looking great as well. You can see sometimes they can, provide some gaps if you don't bend them in a proper fashion, but you can move them like sort of like a vacuum hose to make the gaps as minimal as possible. Just because of the tension, you will see some gray shining through if you really look closely, but it's nothing I would be bothered with a lot, and I think overall the system, the design works pretty well. Also, what some of you might find as a bad thing in this set is that the gray pieces and some of the elements are shining through like on the bottom of the helmet, but you know, you don't really see the bottom of the helmet that much because the mask is leaning somewhat towards the bottom, and the shape on the side is actually covering a lot of these structural elements inside. But yeah, if you look closely from the bottom, you will see those. Nothing I would be bothered with, just something to notice, but overall from all sides the helmet is just not showing any sort of color-coded or technical pieces that make up the structure. There's just nothing bothering you at all. And I certainly like the design for his eyes, or the visor that he's using to, well, pilot the TIE Fighter. Those are just gaps in between some wedges. It's very subtle hint, so nothing like the crazy Yoda UCS eyes. Those were pretty funny, but yeah, in this design, these are very subtle and blend in with the mask pretty well, making for this overall menacing look. And here is the part when I take off that Falcon from my shelf. I think it's too big anyway to fit there, and place the helmet that will be accompanying me for the rest of eternity. I don't think I'm moving this thing ever again from this shelf. It looks so good. It looks great, and it's gonna be just great addition to my background when we are streaming or when you see me recording videos in this small studio. I think these helmets, all three, will exactly fit on the shelf just fine. The height difference, the height clearance is just perfect. I don't find them to be too big or too small for this. I'm actually enjoying that the helmet is smaller than expected. Well, these look great, and I'm so happy these are right now joining my collection for the best display purpose I could ask for. So what do you think? Was it a good review? Yeah, I think it was a pretty good review. I hope you guys liked it. I liked reviewing this guy for you. Perfect fit, as you saw in the video. It actually fits greatly into this hole of a shelf of mine, and this is all the space I have in the studio. I try to keep it minimal for now, but also I have no space. So these guys are perfect for that. I thought it's gonna be bigger, as I mentioned, but it's not, and it actually fits great in miniature studios like my own, or if you have like a limited space for a Lego collection. These guys will take little to no space and will look great. So I'm so happy what Lego did here. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, you can click the links below for my social media. You can also check out my Patreon if you wish to support me. If you liked what I had to say, click the like button. If you didn't like, you can dislike. You can subscribe. You can click the bell button. Though all these things that YouTubers like me are asking you to do. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. It was Mike, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye. That sounded like Markiplier. I watch too much Markiplier. Bye-bye! 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 This set is number 75274 with 724 people. I swear it's take number 54 or something. Oh boy. Why do I have to repeat this multiple times? Can I just take it in one time, please? Thank you. To be or not to be? Rebellion or the Empire? That is the question. Smiles. Smile a lot before you record. It helps a lot to get a good one take. At least one take. Please, one take. I need one take. Bloopers. That's for bloopers. It's gotta be for bloopers. Bloopers are fun. You like it? Me too. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the Cool Factor. This is Mike, and today oh, why it's so hard? It's like I feel like I'm doing this for the first time ever. Bye 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 bye.